We have a dilemma. We got a situation. Talked to the processor this morning for our hogs and beef, and they said they wanted to know if we could bring them in tomorrow. We were scheduled for end of March. These past few weeks have been challenging for my wife and I and the farm. And I gotta get that dead ewe out of there. That's sad. That bums me out. I don't really know what I could have done differently. I'm feeling like crap today, but I gotta push myself beyond that. I'm not sure what's going on. Last week I had congestion in my sinus and it never really went away. And then yesterday morning I woke up with a terrible headache, and that's really, really rare for me to wake up with a headache. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's okay.
The first one off.
You were?
Yeah.
Look at all the kids. All the kids, and that's only about half of them. We got some friends' kids over today. They're about our kiddos' age. They're having a lot of fun.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go pick up the new milk cow.
I'm gonna go home.
Seriously? You just come out to the barn, now you want to go right back home, huh? Now look, you can play in the barn, you can play in the hay. You can hang out here as long as you want to. Why don't you hang out here till I come back with the cow, and you can see the new cow. Let them be kids and play in the barn. And go start the truck. Get hooked up to the stock trailer. Go pick up our third milk cow. See if she starts up. Hasn't been started in quite a while, and it's been pretty cold. Oh yeah, that's a Duramax. She's warming up. Let's go get the cow some hay. Can you do that? Here, Skyla. Stay out of the way. Hey, Skyla. Hey, girl. How you doing? How you doing?
I was here because I want to not to let the pony out.
You wanted to see what the pony's doing? Yeah? Okay. Right there she is. You want to pet her?
Skylar made friends.
Skylar made friends with Lightning? Yeah. Come here, Lightning. Come here, girl. See all these new boys here? Yeah? What do you say, Ivan? Oh, yeah. She lets you guys pet her. She tries to bite me when I try to pet her. She's ornery. She's ornery.
Maybe she's like...
Yeah, she likes you guys. That's nice.
Maybe she likes little kids.
She likes little kids, yeah. Thanks, Nelson. That was very helpful. It's getting kind of hard to do it by myself. Ponies just try to sneak out when I do that. She's here. We got our third milk cow. I'm super excited for this one. She's a little bit of an older cow, but she's still milking really heavily and very halter broke, very family friendly. So I'm very excited to bring her and have her join our farm here. And Bessie there, she's pretty excited as well. She's the dominant one here. Rosie, we're just in the process of final stages of drying her off, and She's gonna be having her calf in about middle of March. What do you say, Bessie? You see that we got another cow? You can hear we got another cow in there, don't you? Yeah. So she's the dominant one, but she's not gonna be as old as the new one, or as the new one we got. So I'm kind of curious to see what's gonna happen with her dominance. She might keep it since she's been here the longest. I don't know how that works, but I do know she makes it very obvious that she's the dominant one. Hi, girl. Hi, babe. Just like that. Come here. I want to put you out with the others. She comes from a conventional dairy, but it's the same place. It's a local dairy, same place as we got the rest of ours. Don't hurt yourselves. He was producing 40 pounds a day. It'll be your turn next. Watch out, buddy. Wife's coming outside with me. She wants to see the barn. We've been holed up in the house. Both been kind of sick for the last couple weeks. So this week is the first that I finally kind of got outside and doing a little bit more. I sheared my first sheep this morning. One of the ones that we're gonna send to the processor. Hey. No. Hey. Okay, buddy. It's been a challenging few weeks for us. My wife and I both were sick at the same time for quite a while. Several days one week and several days the next week again. Thought we were over it. And then the following week, both came down with it again. I'm pretty well over it, but my wife still has, she can't hear very well out of the one ear. Congestion of some kind, I don't know. It's made it hard for me to get out and even want to record. Basically, the 2 weeks we were sick, I did the chores, didn't get much more done than just getting up, doing the chores, and doing those twice a day now. We bought our new milk cow, so we're milking twice a day now. And so it's quite a bit of chores, especially with the cold weather. Makes for a decent amount of work per day. It takes me about an hour in the morning and an hour in the evening. This week's been rough again. Not health-wise on us, but I had an ewe that prolapsed. She's not due to lamb for another 6 weeks, and she had a vaginal prolapse. So we're dealing with that. I contacted the vet, and she said to basically her recommendation was to get a prolapse harness. I guess it's fairly common in sheep, and of course it took a couple days for that to come in. It kept coming out and I kept pushing it back in, but now today she died. We got the harness on her yesterday, and today I found her just dead. So that's a little discouraging. I figured she would probably pull through. She didn't prolapse after the harness was on. I was out here this forenoon actually, and she seemed to be doing okay. Went in for lunch, come back out, and she was laying down dead. So yeah, I'll be honest, winter time like this much snow, cold weather, ice, losing an animal, that gets a little discouraging. So this video probably won't be much of a big hype, but you know, I'm trying to keep it real on here, so it's part of farm life. Now, what do I learn from this? Take a prolapse more serious. Obviously I didn't have a harness. The vet didn't seem to think that there was much I can do except try to keep pushing it back in until I get that harness. Nobody locally seemed to have one, so I had to order it online. But I guess I got it now if it happens on another one. What's up, Skyla? Come here. So anyway, the other thing I got going on right now is, hey buddy, you stay in here. I talked to our processor this morning. We had a couple lambs, pigs, and a beef steer lined up to go to processing, but they had scheduled us for end of March, and it's a local processing company, and I had gotten wind that they might have gotten caught up a little bit, so I called them to see if they could get to me sooner, and they said, can you bring them in tomorrow? So all of a sudden I gotta load the 3 pigs today or this evening, and so I went ahead and I got 2 wethers, I think you call them. I went ahead and sheared their wool off. I just figured processing them would probably go a lot better without the wool. Anyway, we're gonna be sending 4 sheep to the processing, 3 hogs, and a steer. So the other project for this afternoon is see if I can somehow get those hogs either over here to the barn or get them loaded into the trailer somehow. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that yet, really. I really have no idea. But I got these sheared. That's what I've been working on today so far. I'm gonna get those into this holding pen, and I gotta get that dead ewe out of there. That's sad. That bums me out. I don't really know what I could have done differently. I don't really know if there's a way to prevent that from happening. But it's life. So I'm out here plowing a path to get these pigs up to the barn, and I look back and I have a big procession behind me. let them take their time. They'll mosey their way up in there. I had a moment of luck in the barn.
Huh?
I had a moment of luck in the barn. I got that one steer in the other.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Came in the barn and he was in there with Sasha, so I got her out and got him penned up. Don't do it. Go up there with your buddies. I think they'll go in if we don't give them any pressure. Man, this is a whole lot easier than I dared to anticipate. We're not done yet, but yeah.
Want to get into.
Yeah.
Really.
That was cool. Oh yeah, they'll go up in there. Oh no. These black ones seem to be more shrewd than the brown ones. Is it a female? I can hardly believe it. We actually got them all in. Except one. Is it a female or a male? If it's a female, we can let her go. Because she's staying. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe our luck. That one black one has escaped, slipped past me just as the rest of these were coming in. And it's almost dark. I was stressing so bad about getting these guys in here before it gets dark. Here she comes. I'm super happy this morning we got everybody loaded up and I'm ready to head off to the processing place. We got the lambs and the hogs in the back section, and I got one steer up front. Everything went way better last night than expected. I had no idea how I was going to get those hogs from way back in the woods up here to the barn. It was kind of a miracle. I scraped a path with the tractor. Took the tractor all the way back there. It's a pretty good long distance that we're going through 3 different pastures. Took the tractor and made a trail all the way back through there. And they just followed the trail right on up. It was incredible. There was 8 pigs altogether, and they just walked right along the trail. It was incredible. I still can hardly believe it. Processor called me yesterday morning, said, "Can you bring him in tomorrow?" We were scheduled for end of March, so, and I had told him I want to move up if I can, if he gets an opening. Called me day before, said bring him tomorrow. So here we are, loaded up, and we got about an hour's drive, so off we go.